Hello, everybody. This is the Cajun CEO. So we've been away for a little bit, admittedly. I've been having some issues with my computer and some recording software. I added some new hard drives and had to rebuild Windows, and then installing drivers. Everything went all to crap. But we are going to try out a new game, or not a new game, but a new game for our channel, Subsistence. They've had some significant updates to the game. So I've played this a long time ago. They've done some incredible things with it. So I want to go ahead and start a new series on this game. This is a lot of fun. It's actually a pretty intense survival game. There's some things I prefer they did differently, but for the most part, it's alright. So they've got three modes. Easy mode, normal, which is what we're going to play on. Lots of predators, a moderate penalty for death. And then we've got hardcore mode, which is like crazy. I'm not even going to attempt. We're going to enable the hunters. So there are hostile AI survivors that will move into the world a few days after you establish a base, and will begin building bases of their own. So you can disable them mid-game if it gets too complicated. But we're going to go ahead and leave them on for now, and we're going to start a new game. Now, with this game, I will tell you, it is pretty intense. So the first couple of days are pretty tough. They can be. Yep. So we got animals all around. Oh crap! They spawn us like right next to a bear. It's so not cool, man. But basically, walk around. We chop down trees. Yeah. So this base command unit is what will do the establish our base. So you pick up fibers. So there's a bunch of different stuff on the ground that we pick up for building materials. This is the one part of the game I'm not a big fan of. So they've got these, medical bag. There's iron on the ground, and these will spawn in randomly. Complete random spawns, and then we have these little trees. So it picks up some fibers. You cut, you hack at trees for wood, which you can then turn into wood planks. You can turn into sticks, all kinds of stuff. And then, food. Actually, they've changed water significantly. Water's a lot easier now, but food is still pretty tough. And you do have to balance protein and fruits and vegetables. So you get two different health bars. I'll show you right here. So we've got fruits and vegetables, proteins, and then hydration. Like I said, the beginning, it's just a lot of roaming around. We're gonna see what we can see what we can find. It's really hard facing the sun. They did a really good job, though. I'll say it's a very pretty game. The sunsets are really cool. I'm really glad that they've updated the wood collection. It used to just fall on the ground and then you had to try to find it. We got bunny rabbits. And we got these plants as well. It's medical plants. And then I think the only other plant in game are blueberries. So we can walk around and try to find some blueberries as well. Excuse me. But we're going to roam. Most of the day is first day is just going to be roaming around, trying to get an idea where we want to set up shop. They did add lakes into this, so I think we're going to set up next to one of the new lakes. It also looks like they've made some pretty significant changes in where things spawn. So it used to be like a bear or a wolf. They had their area. They had their path. It was already laid out. It was kind of predefined, and they always... There we go, picked up some blueberries. They always kind of walked in the same path. They were always in the same area. That didn't really change a whole lot. It looks like they've actually done a pretty good job of randomizing that a bit more than what they used to, which is phenomenal. Oh man, there's a bear there. There's a box down there that we're just not going to be able to get today. So the thing that's nice about that is I used to get to a point where I could run around the map pretty easily, and without having to worry about too much, because I always knew where the bear was. At least leaving my place, I knew exactly where he was going to be. I knew what his pathing was, so I could steer clear. But looks like they randomized it a good bit, which is, like I said, really nice. I'm really happy about that. Adds another element to the game. Yeah, so we've got this box here, which is the ammo crate, ammo box, ammo bag. Some more bullets for our gun. Reload that guy. So there's a handful of crafting items we'll get to here once we get closer to nighttime. But like I said, for now I want to just... Oh, there's the fence. So this is... They just have a fence as the boundary of the map. I want to stay away from the fence though. What'll happen is once we establish a base and build our base control command unit thing, what that's going to end up doing for us, or what that'll do for us, is unlock some more crafting materials. But what it also does is the hunters will start to spawn in and start building their bases as well. Now they roam quite a bit. They'll roam around, they'll collect wood just like we're doing. They do stay within a certain area of their base, but they do roam around. What I've noticed is if you set up, if you back yourself into a corner, they will set up. It's usually 3. I don't know if they randomize that or change that. I haven't played since all the updates. But what it used to do is I had a bad habit of backing myself kind of into a corner, and then all of a sudden there's these 3 hunters right in front of my base, and it's almost impossible to get out of the base without having to take one on, at least one. And they're pretty tough. They have guns. They'll fight back. They'll shoot back. It takes a while to get better weapons. They kind of seem to spawn with a really good gun, or they're at least a better shot than I am. But yeah, a lot of this is kind of grindy in a sense. You know, like we're walking around, we're collecting materials, we're looking for everything really. Looking for food is is gonna come up to be a big problem here shortly. Oh look, is that a wolf? Yeah. We don't want to get close to him. Come on, tree. But there's a lake here. I want to set up next to one of these lakes. These are super cool. I don't know how many there are on each map, because I played a little bit. I started another game and started recording, and then when I went back to like actually watch the recording, nothing was there. I was really pretty upset about that. It captured the voice, it even captured the mouse, which is the funny part, but it was just a blank screen. So I don't know if it's a driver issue or you know, the way it got installed or what, but I think we're either going to set up shop here or at least pretty close by. I kind of want to have, you know, like a scenic little view from my hut. But we'll do some more looking around because we don't have nearly enough to start building yet. Yep, there's another one. So we got chickens and rabbits in the game as well. Got a lot of wildlife around here. We cannot take on anything that's level 2 right now. And even a level 1 bear will wreck us. So we're kind of sticking. Eventually we'll have to take on a level 1 wolf to get some protein. but for now we are gonna steer clear. Just gonna keep trying to find more material, because we need more building materials. We don't have... Yeah, we only have 5 nails, and so I need at least 10 to build my initial foundation to get a building started. Collecting wood's kind of a pain. You basically just end up doing that constantly. So we got a medical supply bag here, which usually is where we get food. Oh darn. Well, we got more nails at least. We got 10. That's nice. So we can build a foundation. So here's the crafting. It's all in here. This is kind of our initial... Oh, we need 12 for that, of course. Cordage and 5 wood planks. So wood planks will make 5. 5. And then cordage is from those fibers that we've been collecting. That's where you get the cordage from. We'll make one of those. Got a couple more. Oh, yeah. A good spot. We got a handful of crates up here. We need more nails, apparently. Some blueberries. Oh, good. What are these? Tomato seeds. Yeah. We'll use those a little bit later. Those are a good bit later in the game, but it's nice to have them. Oh, got another one. That's awesome. And now we have enough nails. Drew a blank there. Enough pokey things. Yeah. See, that's a level 3 bear. Black bear, maybe. Don't want to mess with him. Not even a little bit. So I did a quick test. It is, you know, it does look like it's recording. Crap, level 1 bear. What my plan is, I want to do 1 day night cycle for each episode. Kind of want to set it up to where you really don't miss anything. Oops, not what I want to do. And so that's the plan. As night hits, at least these first handful of nights, there's absolutely nothing for us to do except stay warm. So we may skip a couple of these first nights unless we're doing any crafting or making anything. But these first couple of nights I think we're going to skip. So there'll be shorter episodes at first, but then we'll increase the time as we have more stuff to do in the evenings. And it's one of those, you know, I thought about, well, maybe we won't do all the roaming around and walking with everybody, and maybe we'll, you know, do some screen cuts. But you know, this is part of this game. It's the discovery. It's walking around. It's looking for stuff, uncovering the map, which we don't actually have like a map to reference, but like walking around and seeing what there is to see here. And then at the same time, you know, if I do run into something, I don't know that I'll have enough time to start a recording or get an episode up and running while capturing, you know, me getting my face eaten by a bear. So I apologize if you really don't like the grindiness of it or the pace, but that's what we're gonna do, because I think that's that gives you the best feel for the game. And yes, this is me walking around simply picking up stuff out of bags. But I want to find another lake. Another lake would be really, really cool. We found the one. Okay, so there's a wolf down there. There's a box down there. The other thing is the AI in here is really, really smart and really, really fast. Let's see if we can not break a leg. So if I were to shoot that wolf from being on top of there, their pathing is really advanced. He would just run around the rock and eat my face off. It's not like I could take pot shots at him from up above, which is a little sad because I don't feel like that's reality. I feel like, especially for a predator, they would get kind of pseudo tunnel vision and just be focused on staring at you and trying to get up the rock, or at least, you know, barking at the rock there. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't actually tried to take on a real wolf before in my life, so maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Oh. Hi. Hi. Hi, not friend. We're gonna go this way. Goodbye. Some of these are hidden pretty good. Some of these are up on rocks and all kinds of other crazy stuff. There's a lot of looking. There is a run, but I'm trying to not do too much running right now, especially since I really don't want to run into anything that is going to kill me instantly. But we've crossed quite a bit of the map already. I lost the mountain. Was gonna try to keep a mountain in view. So there's mountains back there and there's mountains back there. Gonna try to keep something in view so that we had an idea where we were going. But I don't really know. Even if we wanted to get back to that other lake, I don't have a clue how to get back there, other than trying to find that peak and then getting a rough idea of where we were in relation to that. This is a big open area. This would actually be kind of a good spot to set up if we wanted good, you know, like ability to have good perimeter view a whole bunch. But like the lake view is not ideal as far as like a security perspective. You know, having good security for your building, but it's a cool view, and I think we're gonna do it anyway. But I hope y'all enjoy these videos. I really enjoy this game. Like I said, it's a tough game. These first couple of days kind of make or break you. For a while, I did permadeath style playthrough. Back before the game got these big updates, and I ended up having to stop because you die. I died so many times so quickly. I could never get anything. I couldn't get past these first handful of, you know, first week, if you will. I ended up dying so much. So maybe it's just because I'm not very good at the game. But I had another guy that there's no multiplayer, but we played single player separately, and we just kind of talked through our experience and stuff like that. And he was having a pretty rough go of it as well. I think the game is challenging enough. Oh, hello, doggo. But I think the part for me that I don't like about it is the boxes, the crates. They randomly spawn everywhere. and it's kind of where you get a lot of your source of food and water. And I don't know, I'm not too big of a fan of that. I feel like the barrier to entry for being able to grow your own stuff is kind of high. I wish that was a little bit easier to get to, and you could be a little more self-sustained a lot quicker. But you know, it is what it is. It's oh yeah, that's why I don't do a whole lot of running. Um, it just means you've got to go out a lot more and go walk around. Oh, okay. So these crates here, um, these have a lockpick. You have to make a lockpick. So when we build our first base command unit or base control unit thing, you get a lockpick, and then from there you can build or craft lockpicks after that. But those are like, you know, legendary tier loot kind of style crates. It's also, I think, the only place you find gun parts. So to make new guns, you have to make lockpicks. I don't really like that either. I don't know. Like I said, there's a few things about it I'm not a big fan of, but it's a challenging survival game. I think they did a really good. It's a very pretty game too. I think they did a good job in that sense. Made it a really nice game as far as looks. And eventually, you see these, we can mine ore once we get a pickaxe. We need to start thinking about a place to set up for tonight as well. I was really hoping to find another lake, or and maybe think about setting up there as kind of our. This is where we're gonna live. That's a tree, or fence line. I don't know why I said tree. Nothing down there. Maybe we'll go to this side of the map. We haven't really ventured out too far this way yet. Head towards these mountains. There's a pup. The nice thing is these level 1 guys, while they take most of your bullets, you can kill them pretty quick. But I think it's 4 or 5 shots to the head before they die. How are we doing on food? Not so good. Let's eat some of these. Oh, dang. Alright. The fence is starting to wrap. Let's see. The fence isn't a bad place to kind of build near, because it really gives you good points of reference as to where you are. Actually, I think this is near where I usually build. Let's see. Yeah. So I usually put a base over there right along the fence, and this is what I'm talking about. I usually end up with like 3 guys spread across here, and the only way to get sometimes is to get up here and go all the way around. But every now and again you'll get a guy that'll like wander up here to go, you know, collect wood or patrol something or do something, and then I can't get out of my base at all. So the one thing I did hear that they added, and maybe I read it wrong, but I'm hoping I didn't, is that the hunters are subject to the same damage by creatures and same aggro by creatures as we are. If that's the case, that would be amazing. There was a strategy I used a while back to try to get a hunter killed. Was I lured a bear towards his base, um, in hopes that the bear would attack him and then I could attack him as well. But it didn't work. It backfired quite poorly, or quite majestically, really. And the bear and him attacked me, and I died very quickly. It was awful. And then the bear just, walked away like nothing happened. Like they were like old buddies, served in Nam together. It was glorious. So, oh god, two bears. Run. And a dog somewhere. So that means the dog is still chasing me. Yeah. This is bad. I don't know if they lose aggro eventually, but I'm almost out of stamina. Okay, good. They did lose aggro. Shoot, there are freaking dogs everywhere. And it's almost nighttime. This is not very good for me. Really haven't found a ton of boxes. That's the other thing. The spawn rate's, pretty random. And if you don't get lucky with these spawn rates and find a bunch of drops, then you're just walking around the map. And I usually die of starvation. We really want to find water when we want to stick to the water, especially since they've now changed how. Ooh, there we go. How water works here. Oh man, there's a bear right there. Can we get around him without him noticing us? There's a bear down there. Ooh, he stood up. That means he's mad at us. So we don't want to be on this side of the lake. Maybe if we go to the other side of the lake and start setting up shop over there. Kind of a cool area. Yeah? What do y'all think? This could be our spot. Maybe set up on that side. There's a view of a giant cliff. Get some kelp. Swim up, please and thank you. I do like that this. Oh yeah, that'd be a good view. Let's see. What are we looking over here? For like the ability to build a base. We're along the fence though. I don't like that. Actually, I think this might have been the last place that we found last time? Or the first time? Whatever. So you can't chop down trees, which I don't like, but I think maybe we do. This is going to be home. So I'm going to put down a foundation. And then we'll make this area our home base. Yeah, because I can kind of expand out this way for a dock. Let's do it this way so that I can see what I'm looking at. Right there. Bam. Now we're gonna build a campfire. Oh, we need 2 sticks. And we have 1 set of matches, so gotta make it count. Craft campfire. Yeah, we're almost out of all the food. Just eat all of that. Come on, campfire. Alright, so you add in fuel, add in ignition, and then we're going to ignite. Now we don't have any food to cook, but normally you can cook food in here too. But this is going to provide us with some warmth. And now we're out of everything. So nails, everything, we're out. 0 protein. Oh, we need protein so bad. We also need pretty much all of this crap. Just gonna make all. So this is, you know, a pickaxe we can get to eventually. It's one of those things where it's not worth getting right away. This is, I think, the same thing. Yeah. It's just, if we lose it, we got a hunting bow, which I do want to make at some point. So the pistol is easy to recraft. Oh, good. They've taken the shotgun down. So it's just the revolver that requires gun parts. Okay. That's not too bad then. It's not bad. And then, yeah, so storage crate's going to be one of the next things we want to build. That way we can put a lot of this stuff away and don't have to worry about losing it. But we've got some simple, you know, foundation. We can do a curved. We can do stairs. The wall, we've got a doorway, windowed, half wall, quarter wall, curved wall, or curved wall with a window. And then flooring, you know, or ceiling, sorry, half, quarter, curved. Then we've got these stairs. We've got roof. We can do these as well. Oops. And then our door, and then we've got some railing, which is kind of cool. It'll make things look nice. And then, you know, stuff to build more ammo, which we're going to build a bunch of ammo. Arrows are kind of expensive right now because it uses nails, and we need nails like crazy. We got 10 of those, so we could do, let's build one of those for sure. We have a bandage. Put our bandage here. And eventually we want to start building some, you know, get some shoes, but cloth, and I don't even know what that is. Sinew? Can we make that somewhere? You gotta find it somehow, and I don't know where to find it. But we got some light pants. We want to build at least a medium weight shirt, so that's tin cloth, a bunch of cordage, and some feathers. Provides warmth and protection, increases hit points. So we want that. We want a heavy shirt, but that's going to be a while before we get iron fragments and rope. We want, you know, better pants, but I think we're probably going to, you know, do medium pants and slowly upgrade as we go. But guys, I think we're going to call it here. I think this will be the episode, because all I'm going to do is sit here, watch this fire burn, and wait the night out and wait for sunrise, which will have cool sunsets. The sunrise will be right behind us. So in the next episode, we are going to basically just try to find some more supplies, try to start building our base out. I want to build a little, you know, area that goes down to the water, build out a dock, and then build out, you know, a 1 or 2 story house up here on the hill. And there's a wolf right there. Hopefully he stays far, far away. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please drop a like. That lets me know if people are enjoying the series or not. Leave me a comment. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching.